Rumors are that allegedly Falynn is being attacked by some enemies. What are they doing? And how does Falynn plan to fight back? I have some new information that may answer those questions and more right after this. What's up, kinfolk, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, do me a favor and subscribe. And if you already are subscribed, do me a favor and get notified, so you'll know whenever I upload new videos to the channel. Alright, kinfolk, come on into the house. We have a lot to talk about. And it centers around rumors that allegedly Falynn is being attacked by her enemies. What are they doing? And is Falynn fighting back? I have some new information that may answer those questions and more. And here it goes. So, kinfolk, let me read to you what my sources are saying about this particular rumor. Sources are beginning to suspect that there may be a concerted effort to bring Falynn down. Industry insiders are confirming that Falynn does have several high-profile projects in the works, with some slated to be debuting as early as this summer. Sources believe that these projects have some of her enemies extremely upset. Sources also think Falynn's success is a major hit against those who want to see her fail. Allegedly, those close to Falynn have warned her to watch out for her brand now more than ever. Sources at first thought that Falynn wasn't taking serious enough precautions to protect her brand and her mental health. However, all of that has changed recently. Falynn spoke out about the alleged attacks from her enemies. So what did she say? Falynn took to social media to air out her frustration with the media, always comparing her life to that of her ex-husband Simon's life. Many sources believe that these alleged attacks from Falynn's enemies are designed to make her life look less glamorous against Simon and Portia's current jet-set lifestyle. So why would her alleged enemies want to attack her in this way? Well, industry insiders believe it may be done to stop networks from having any interest in Falynn's life, so that they don't pursue any brand deals or TV deals with her. It's all about the image, said one source. The more interesting and glamorous your life appears to be, the more opportunities you get. Hopefully, Falynn can come out on top, ended the source. Lastly, people want to know, who are these alleged enemies? Sources say it could be anyone with something against Falynn finally finding her voice and her freedom from Simon. Now, kinfolk, I will say this about this rumor. There's parts of that I can see as factual. And the first part is being factual that I could probably see is that there does seem to be some type of concerted effort to make Falynn's life look less glamorous against Simon and Portia's current jet-set lifestyle. I've noticed whenever there's a post about Falynn, there are commenters who are constantly comparing her life to that against Simon's and Portia's, always pointing out things that that may draw a comparison as to Falynn does not live a glamorous life like Portia's living, when it comes to the cars, the houses, the fashions, the traveling. And this always seems to be this army of people who are always pointing those things out. I mean, even down to the smallest things in terms of like car details when it came down to those Bentleys. You know, I do kind of see that how that can frustrate Falynn. So that's another part of the room that I really do see that could be factual, is that she's becoming very frustrated by that narrative. And why is that? It's because Falynn has worked very hard to build her personal brand. And she has worked very hard to keep Simon's influence over their past marriage and her past life away from her current brand. You see, she's moved on in her love life, she's changed her name, and she has tried to stop making Simon and that part of her life the narrative. So for people to constantly bring that up, I can see how that can be very frustrating, especially when you're doing a lot of amazing things like Falynn says she's doing by helping other women escape these same situations that they may be in with a boyfriend or with a fiance or with the husband. So that part of the rumor I can kind of see as factual as Falynn being frustrated by that. Now, another part of this rumor that I can kind of see as being factual but also false. Yes, when it comes to casting reality TV shows, producers and networks tend to look for women and men who live very glamorous lives. You know, do they have the look? Do they have the big hair, the nice makeup, the jewelry? Do they have the houses and the cars? And that makes them very appealing. And if they can bring a storyline to the table, that's even extra. But every now and then, you have an individual who is not of that world, but still breaks out to be very successful in reality television because they are authentic, and they bring a very believable and relatable storyline to the table. And so that's why I feel like these attacks against Falynn probably won't work. Because at the end of the day, Falynn is naturally beautiful. And she has a storyline and a lifestyle that connects with people. Very relatable. You know, there are a lot of women out there who have been, done or treated the way Falynn has allegedly said that she was treated in her marriage. Very relatable story. So women would tune in to see how she's bouncing back from that negative time in her life. And as Falynn probably is doing now, she would give them inspiration and serve as inspiration for help them bounce back or get out of their current situation if it mirrors what Falynn allegedly went through. So I think that her enemies, her alleged enemies, I would say, are pretty much working in vain. And the last part about this that I want to draw attention to. These alleged enemies, right? Who could they be? Now, no name was given. I was asked my source, and they couldn't provide a name either. They couldn't even provide a group name. And I think their minds are just automatically drawing to where it has to be Portia and Simon. And this is where I would say, not necessarily. People have pointed out that Portia has done some things that may show that, or her trying to slick compare her life to Falynn by posing the same way, going to the same events, or wearing the same or similar outfits to show that she could, do it better. Those are some things that people have caught on and think that she's allegedly doing to, draw a comparison in between Falynn. But me personally, I think that Portia and Simon don't even have their hand in these group of alleged enemies that Falynn has. I really do think it's this culture of groupthink. And what I mean by that is when Falynn whenever it's a post about Falynn on social media, whether it be on a blog or on an IG page, people in the comments constantly, they just automatically go to, well, Portia did this better. Well, Simon did that better. Or whatever vacation was better. Or we're tired of hearing about that. Portia does it better. And I think it could be a mixture of people who are fans of Portia and Simon, or it could actually be people who don't have the full grasp of the situation, and then they just see two women who have butted heads in the past, and they're just automatically just gonna pick a team. I think that's a lot of what goes on. People not having the complete backstory, and they're just seeing the surface level. Okay, well, I'm just going to just rate their outfits. Or her outfit looks better. She must be the better person. And I think a lot of that's what's happening. Which, too, again, can be very frustrating for Falynn, because I'm doing all these amazing things to help all these amazing women, and the only thing the media can focus on is superficial things, or are superficial things. Or what people decide to focus on are very superficial, surface things that I'm doing in my life intentionally or even unintentionally. But kinfolk, I want to know what you guys think. Do you think that Falynn has a right to be mad about this comparison of her life and Simon's life? Or do you think Falynn just should ignore it, keep her head down, do the work on her brand, and work hard enough to get herself out into the top, to where if you think about or hear falynnpina's name, you don't even think about Simon or Portia? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Alright, kinfolk, as always, if you enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you guys over on the next one. Peace.